Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Cooking with the Commish. My wife and I have been off at the MACO conferences, which is the Maryland Association of Counties Conferences, for the past several days. And we just got home today and we are so tired of eating out and eating restaurant food. I suggested, hey, let's go out one more night, and my wife said, no, you need to cook something, but I want something light, something delicious. So I am gonna make for everybody a delicious roasted salmon over asparagus with a garlic basil lemon butter, and it is going to be amazing and very budget friendly. So without further ado, let's get right into making our dinner. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our beautiful asparagus that we have that is I bought it at the store, and the most important thing I want everybody to remember is when you bring it home, cut the end off and put it in a container with some water so it gets to drink in some water, because it's been in the grocery store and it tends to dry out. So give it about a half hour or an hour to just drink in some water after you've trimmed the edges off. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna put this across the bottom. Beautiful asparagus. I've washed it. I have trimmed it, obviously. And we're gonna just put that around. Now this could be any vegetable. This could be zucchini, this could be broccoli, this could be whatever you really enjoy. If you're not an asparagus fan, pick another vegetable to put down. But I think asparagus and salmon go beautifully together. So we're gonna put our asparagus down, and we're gonna hit it with a little bit of olive oil, about a good 2 tablespoons. And then we're gonna hit it with some salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. And we're gonna hit it with just a little bit of fresh ground pepper. And we're gonna mix this around a little bit. We're just gonna put our hands right in there, and we're gonna mix this around so everything is coated, salted, looking beautiful. Right? And then what we're gonna do, oh wait, there's one lone asparagus right there. We're gonna get him in there too. All right, so we have our asparagus, and then we're gonna take our beautiful salmon fillets that have been trimmed and skinned. If you wanna know how to remove the skin and get a beautiful salmon fillet trimmed all up, look at my video on doing that. And I'm hoping everybody will please like and subscribe to our channel here. So we have a beautiful 3 pieces of salmon that we've just put down. We're gonna take the olive oil, and we're gonna hit this salmon with a little olive oil, and we're gonna rub it all in. And what this will do when putting the olive oil on is it is going to allow the seasonings we're going to put on top of this salmon, and we're going to do both sides the same way. We're going to make sure that we hit all the sides of our salmon with a good olive oil. Okay. And then what we're gonna do, we can leave that there, and we are gonna season our salmon with a little bit of salt. Not too much. We don't wanna over salt anything. We just want the salt for flavor, and we're gonna hit it with a little pepper. And we're gonna hit it with just a touch of lemon pepper, just enough, just to give it that extra little pop of flavor, okay? And we'll hit our asparagus as well with a little bit of lemon pepper in our pan. There we are. Okay. And now what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna flip it back up. All right. So we season both sides to make sure everything is seasoned evenly. And we're gonna do the exact same thing again. We're gonna hit it with a little salt, not too much. And a little pepper. Okay. And just a touch of lemon pepper. That gives it that wonderful lemony flavor. And then, simply, all we're gonna do is take this, we're gonna put it in the oven for about, 10 to maybe 15 minutes, just depending on how much you like it cooked. I like it a little bit on the rare side, so we're gonna go about 12 minutes with that, but if you like it a little bit more done, do about 15 minutes. But from here, it's gonna go right in a 420 degree oven. So now, while we have our salmon in the oven cooking, we're gonna put together our basil lemon garlic butter. Very simple, but absolutely delicious. So we're gonna take our food processor bowl. We're gonna take some beautiful, right fresh out of the garden basil that we have. We're gonna pop this right in and put that right down in there. We get all the goodness. The other thing we're gonna do is make sure that we have some wonderful...
Move that forward so people can see.
Yes, my dear.
What you're doing.
Oh, I love this plan. Everybody can see this. We're gonna do some beautiful lemon zest in our basil garlic butter mixture, and we're just gonna, like I've told everybody, make sure you always zest your lemons this way. Don't do it any other way because you can't see, right? If I did it this way, I don't know what I'm getting in the bowl. So I wanna make sure I'm doing it this way so I can see what is gathering in my zester and what I am getting to go in. We never want the white part. We always want the yellow part. So we're gonna slice this in half now, very simply. And we're gonna bring our bowl over with a sieve, and we're gonna squeeze about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons worth of lemon juice right
Smells so good.
into our fix. Oh yeah, this is smelling amazing. I wish they had smell-o-vision. I really do. And about the juice of 1 good lemon, right? It's about 3 tablespoons. So we're gonna make that, and we use the sieve so we don't get any seeds in what we're mixing. Then we're gonna put this right over the top. And then what I have done here is this is 3 cloves of garlic. But what I like to do when I'm doing anything in a food processor is go ahead and give it a little bit of a chop. A lot of cook friends of mine have said, you don't need to do that. I just think it helps it to spread a little more evenly, and it helps the food processor chop it just a little more smoothly and a little more evenly. That's just me. Had a lot of friends tell me I'm crazy. All right, so there we are with that. And then we're gonna add about, we're just cooking for a few people here tonight. We're gonna do about 4 tablespoons of good unsalted butter. We don't wanna use salted butter because that's gonna overwhelm your other ingredients. That's 4 tablespoons there. And then all we're gonna do is bring this over, drop this on top and put our lid in there. Oh, and most important ingredient, we want a little bit of good olive oil. I'm gonna add about 3 good tablespoons of good olive oil and about a teaspoon of good salt. And then we're gonna hope everything works.
It's not attached to the bottom.
There we are. There we go, and we're gonna buzz this up. All right, make sure your butter is soft when you're doing this. You want good soft butter, not right out of the freezer. Boom, boom, boom.
It's the first time you've used it, butter, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's the first time I've used this little one. I have a big, huge one downstairs, but I thought, this would be fun to do. So there we go. And it's amazing. You just push on the top and it does its thing. So there we are. Oh, amazing. This smells beautiful. So our beautiful basil lemon garlic butter is ready. And we're gonna pop this off to the side. And now we're gonna check to make sure our salmon is done. And we're gonna compose the whole. Okay, so we're back. And now we are going to go ahead and assemble our beautiful salmon dinner with a beautiful basil garlic lemon butter. So let's go ahead and put this together. We are going to, first thing we're going to do is we are going to move our beautiful, this was about 12 minutes in the oven. If you like your salmon a little more well done than rare, I would say go 15 minutes, but my wife and I, we like it just a little more rare. But anywhere between 12 and 15 minutes is perfectly acceptable. So we're gonna do a beautiful plating of this, and we're gonna take our asparagus and we're gonna lay it down right here. Now you may notice on this plate there's some tomatoes. I forgot to mention they were sitting right here, and I forgot to mention I like to put those in when I throw everything in the oven to cook, because it just adds some beautiful color to the plate. So that's really the only reason why I put those in, but they were added at the last minute off the camera. And then we're gonna add those around here, and there we are. And then we're gonna take our beautiful salmon. Oh, we have a couple more pieces. Asparagus we're gonna toss on there, and then we're gonna take our salmon, and we're gonna very carefully, we're gonna pop that right on there. What a beautiful meal. Oh, smells so fantastic.
It really does.
Absolutely amazing. And we have this beautiful dish. We're gonna reach right down here into the freezer. I want to put the butter in the freezer. Jen, could you please hand me a spoon? I was neglectful. And there we go. We're gonna have this. We just want to firm this up just a little bit. This salmon is nice and hot, just came out of the oven. This is gonna go on the top, and it is gonna just melt right in, and it is gonna add a gorgeous flavor to this meal. There we go. And slow down that cooking process as well, because we wanna stop the salmon from cooking, so adding that slightly cool butter right at the end, there we go. We're gonna spread that all over there. And this is gonna melt right in. And this, I recommend everybody serve with a beautiful salad. And we're gonna hit this with just a little bit of lemon juice, and we're gonna make sure we squeeze our lemon juice through our fingers so we avoid getting any seeds on our salmon or in our meal. And all of these ingredients, the asparagus, the salmon, everything goes so well with lemon. Oh, and there we have it, folks. And just a hint of pepper, and maybe, another good tablespoon of a good olive oil. And we're gonna take these beautiful tomatoes that we have right out of the garden, and we're gonna put them around just to add some beautiful color to this plate. Okay. And there you have it. A beautiful roasted salmon with asparagus and basil, lemon, garlic butter. Hope everybody enjoys it. If you like our channel, please hit that subscribe and share button and help me grow. Your likes and shares are just like votes to me. I'm an elected official, and here we are. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope this brings your family joy. Amen.